Hi everyone, I am Neha Agrawal. I'm the founder of WiseUp Communications and an alumni of NTU Singapore. Now you would think that why am I making a video on Germany if I've completed my masters from Singapore? Well, the truth is, something all of you would relate to is that when we are planning to study abroad, we don't have anyone to guide us about what are the different countries available and what they have to offer. And so we decide to go with something that is common knowledge, something everyone knows about because we don't want to take risk with our careers. And that is exactly what I did. Singapore was a safe option for me. I had enough information available and so I decided to go ahead with it. Had I known about the perks of studying in Germany, I would have had another great option to consider as well. So after speaking to a lot of people who have studied in Germany, I have come up with these 10 reasons why you should consider studying in Germany as well. So, let's begin. The first reason is the presence of no tuition fees in Germany. In Germany, there are two types of universities, public universities and private universities. What the government has done to promote higher education among the people of Germany is that they have made tuition fee completely free for their public universities. So if you do join a public university, you will not have to pay any tuition fees. Obviously, there's a small amount you need to pay as semester contribution, which generally ranges from 100 euros to 350 euros, which if you convert to INR is somewhere between 8,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees per semester. And this amount is very less when you compare it to your education costs in Singapore and US, which ranges somewhere between 10 to 12 lakhs per semester. Another great thing I like about German universities is the option to choose from a variety of courses. Just because you're taking your degree in mechanical engineering, say for example, it doesn't mean that you have to take all your courses from mechanical engineering only. You can sit in a philosophy class or even an arts class if you want. And I feel that's the beauty of these programs where you get to explore so many different things and see what else interests you. Also, you meet people from varied interests and you learn so much from them in the process. Another important thing that we consider when choosing countries is the availability of job opportunities after graduation. Germany is the fourth largest economy in the world and therefore plenty of job options are available. Particularly, Germany is famous for its mechanical and automotive sectors with brands like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Porsche all originating in Germany. Otherwise, Germany is also known for its chemical industries and solar power plants. The government is investing heavily in R&D and so there's a lot of research happening both in government institutes and private organizations as well. So you do have multiple positions open for a research career. And obviously with advancements in tech, you have positions open for data science, AI, ML and other tech roles as well. The next thing I would like to talk to you about is the visa availability in Germany after you graduate. If we take the example of US, even if you get a job there, getting an H-1B visa is crazy. There's a lottery system and it's becoming more and more difficult to work in US with every passing year. If we take the example of Singapore, the government is constantly increasing the minimum salary requirement to get an employment pass to work in Singapore. On the other hand, if you get a job in Germany, then you can apply for a German residence permit or an EU blue card. After 2 years of working, you can apply for a permanent residence permit and after 8 years, you can apply for citizenship. If you have completed your studies from Germany, for example, done your masters from there, it increases your chances to get citizenship. If we consider US, getting citizenship for an Indian right now is next to impossible. And for Singapore, getting a PR itself, that is permanent residence itself, has become very difficult. Forget citizenship. So if one of the reasons why you are planning to study abroad is to settle abroad as well, then Germany is a great option for you to consider. Now, one thing a lot of people have question about is the language barrier. Will the courses be taught in German? How will I cope up? Do I have to learn the language even before I reach there? So this is where Germany offers another advantage. All the courses are taught in English. So when it comes to your degree, you will not face any problem. and you also don't need to learn German before you reach there. But my suggestion to you would be that it's always better to learn the language of the land because it helps you in communicating easily with the locals and also making new friends. So all you need to do is once you reach Germany, you can enroll yourself in a German language course and make sure you reach a proficiency level up to B1. This will also help you get a job easily later on. Now coming to another important point, which is cost of living. The cost of living in Germany is Euro 10,332 per year or Euro 861 per month. Why am I giving you such an exact number? It's because once you get an admission in a German university, you're supposed to put this money in a blocked account to show the university, to show the government that you will be able to support yourself to study in Germany. Once you reach Germany, you can access this account and pay for your living expenses. If you convert this amount to INR, it is 9 lakh rupees roughly in a year or rupees 75,000 per month. When you compare this with other European countries, it is definitely cheaper, and when you compare it with US and Singapore, it is comparable. So considering the fact that you don't have to pay any tuition fees and this is the only expense that you have, it is pretty affordable. Now, if you don't even want to pay for your living expenses, this is where Germany offers another great advantage, which is availability of scholarships. In Germany, plenty of scholarships are available for students like Erasmus Mundus program or the EIT Digital Master School, where your living expenses are also taken care of. So if you want to know more about what scholarship options are available, what are their requirements, you can check out my previous video with Nishant on Germany. He has explained these things in detail and also shared links where you can find out more about these scholarships. Now, if we compare this with US and Singapore, scholarship options are very limited and they are also very difficult to get into. So this is again a place where Germany offers a fantastic advantage. Now, one of the reasons why we study in an international university is because of the international exposure, right? Germany is great that way. You will have plenty of opportunities to interact with local and international students in the form of projects and class assignments. And if you learn German, it helps you get absorbed easily in the local culture. This is something I appreciated about Singapore as well. People were very friendly. But this is not something you will experience in the US. If you go to study in the US, then Indians generally hang out with Indians and there's no international mixing of students as such. Another reason why you should study in Germany is because of the safety. Whether it is day or night, you can have that peace of mind that you're going to be safe and nothing is going to happen to you. This kind of safety I also enjoyed in Singapore, but this is not something you will find in the US where you hear about gunshots and thefts all the time. Also, during this pandemic, Germany was actually ranked as the second safest country in the world after Switzerland. So this is again something you should consider when choosing countries to study in. And finally, when you're in Germany, you can travel like crazy. Germany itself has a lot of beautiful and iconic places you can visit like Berlin, Munich, Frankfurt, but with a student visa of Germany, you have access to the whole of Europe, where you can travel to the nearby countries like Netherlands, Denmark, France, Switzerland, and tick mark all of them from your travel list. So if any of the above options don't convince you, then I'm sure this one will. So guys, that's all I wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions about studying or working in Germany, you can connect with me and I'll put you in touch with the right person who can clear all your doubts. To know more, you can check the link in the description below. And now, thank you so much for watching this video and I wish you have a fantastic career ahead.